All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday night. If you're watching this the next day, I hope you're having a good Friday. Kevin Porter Jr. So hopefully if you're watching this video, you're aware of the fact that the Houston Rockets' first half of the season is complete. We ended losing 13 straight games without Christian Wood. So if you're wondering, if you're not a Rockets fan and you're watching this video and you're wondering why Rockets fans are losing their minds over Kevin Porter Jr., it's for a couple of reasons. First off, we just traded James Harden away. Can you give us a break? Second off, and you guys know, if you guys watch my channel, you know I love making this joke. James Harden looks like a mini Kevin Porter Jr. That's just, a joke because Kevin kind of looks like James Harden. Hopefully you can see a little bit of the similarities in the highlights that I've got going on in the background. The Vipers won again today. They got the 8th seed, so they're in. So I'm probably going to be doing a couple of G League videos this weekend if you guys are all right with that, because honestly, guys, we have a really talented G League team. Like, we are very good. You got Thomas, you got Lamb. It honestly doesn't end. And I think that hopefully, since we've lost 13 games, the hope for the Rockets is that not only does PJ Tucker get traded, but, Victor Oladipo, hopefully even Eric Gordon. Not worst case, but I love John Wall. I don't like his contract, and I don't like how he fits long term because I don't know when we'll be good. So if there's a suitor for John Wall, might as well pull the trigger and get as much value as you can. But basically all I'm trying to get at is, we waived Boogie. It appears as if they're trying to just kind of clear the roster. And it's for various reasons. First off, PJ Tucker, he doesn't really have a role on the team anymore. Eric Gordon is one of our most valuable players this season. He's having a great season, one of his best of his career. So he's got some value as well. Some playoff teams would want him. I get a lot of hate that I want Eric Gordon traded, but, 31-year-old on this contract, he's got a couple of years more. I just don't think, I would so much rather get younger and get more athletic and get guys like Kevin, even Anthony Lamb, bring these dudes up to the NBA for the second half of the season, and let's see what we've really got, because we've lost 13 straight games. It's hard to get worse than that, so why not let these young cats, Mason Jones, he played the other night, last night. Yeah, shit, that was last night. He played, he got some decent minutes because we only had 8 players, but I have a feeling the only reason he played that much was because we had 8 players. So Kevin Porter Jr. last night, the actual reason I'm making this video was this game. They beat a good team in Ignite, and you can just tell this dude is going to be a legitimate star. And if you're skeptical, I think what's important is he's showing the flashes. He's putting up over 25 points per game. Today he dropped 28 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, or maybe those two were flipped, but he almost had another triple-double. It's clear this dude does not deserve to be in the G League. He's got good vision, he's got good ball handling, he's got good shooting. The most important thing to kind of keep in mind or to take notice of is probably going to be his efficiency and defense. It's very important, keeping in mind he's only 20 years old, so I personally think Kevin's going to come into the Rockets and drop at least 15 points per game. I don't know how efficient the three-point shot's going to be, just because, it is NBA, a little bit different than the G League. There's a ton of talent in the G League, though, but obviously it's not the NBA level. There's no doubt that Kevin's going to, he averaged over 10 points last season, over 3 rebounds, and a little over 2 assists. So, it's not like he was a starter. So, he's going to come in and at least provide value and help us, at least give us some potential, at least show some promise, show some flashes. That is the worst case scenario. We traded this man for a bag of chips. We gave him a second round pick. We beat the other 28 teams who were stupid enough to let this cat walk. And I absolutely love it. I just absolutely love it. I know we've lost 13 straight games, and I know there's not much to look forward to, but Kevin is one of those guys, man. And I said this about Jae'Sean Tate before he came. Keep in mind, I've been wrong, and I love when I'm wrong, because I'm not a genius by any means. I love when you guys are right and I'm wrong and we can debate it. When I'm right, you're wrong, we can debate it. But I made a my real OGs know I made a Jay Sean Tate video before we played a regular season game and before we even played a preseason game. And I was saying, like, dude, look at these highlights, man. I understand this is Australia ball. He's never been in the NBA. Jay Sean Tate is a fucking dog. Like, this dude is great, man. He is super, super underrated. He's a top 10 rookie in the league, no doubt. And he's so young, and we got him for 3 years. It's just an absolute steal. I know that some of the moves, like, not a lot of people are happy about the Harden trade, that we only, we didn't get Ben Simmons or Tyler Hero or whoever you wanted. But it's important to know all the good things Stone has done. He went and got Wood. He got value. He got a first-round draft pick for Russell Westbrook. He got 4 for James Harden. I have a feeling this guy knows exactly what he's doing, and he is just putting the pieces together of the puzzle. And I just can't wait. Even if Kevin comes in and he doesn't take a ginormous leap like we're anticipating from last season to this season, he's 20 years old. And that's what makes it so beautiful, is that we are just so young. We're getting young once we get rid of Tucker. If they get rid of Gordon, yada, yada, yada. There's just a lot to look forward to, and I'm trying to kind of like keep hope for you guys, because I understand the 13 losses is horrible, but these are the things that need to happen in order for greatness to occur. So all great teams, before their starts, they've gone through it. Just take a look at the Lakers a few years ago. I mean, we'll be just fine, guys. There's a lot to look forward to in Houston, and I think Kevin Porter Jr. is a legitimate star, or at the very least has legitimate star potential. So let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you have any videos you want me to do, I'm actually on spring break tomorrow. So if you got anything you want me to do, let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching, man.